Welcome to What a Time to Be Alive, the only podcast counting down everything this week that made you say, what a time to be alive. And now, Patrick Monahan, Kath Barbadoro, and Eli Uden.
Folks, welcome to What a Time to Be Alive, the only podcast that counts down things that you can make you think. That's how the podcast. I'm Patrick Monahan.
I'm Kath Barbadoro.
I'm Eli Uden. Welcome back.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
To both the audience and to Patty, who I believe.
Where was Patty last week?
You were trapped in a can, I think. I think you had been visiting a cannery and you'd slipped and you got compacted into a can, and then we didn't know which can
you got
it was.
fishwifed.
And we had to go around opening cans and looking for a little smushed you inside.
Yeah, that oil was disgusting.
Yeah.
You came out so moisturized though.
Yeah.
I am pretty moist still.
You're very
That's
soft.
true. Yeah.
That's the new skincare. Get put in a sardine can with rejuvenating oils of the sea.
That fish oil is good for your skin. Good for your skin.
Fish oil seems to be good for everything. And
Except
man,
your burp odor. It's bad for that.
Yeah.
It's very bad for that.
I think they've got enough uses on fish oil, and what they need to do next, if they really want it to blow up, is think of maybe anything else to call it other than fish oil. And
I feel like that is one of the few ones I don't take. I take all of them, but I haven't taken that one.
Well,
I can't add to my handful of pills and all my supplements and shit.
You also get there's a story every a few months. It's actually the new study shows it doesn't do anything. It's I'm just going to keep taking it. So
right, I'll keep drinking that.
I'm
garbage.
in now.
I'm used to my burps tasting bad. I can't go back.
The tech seems to have improved on that.
Yeah,
it's not as bad.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe I'll add it to my stack, as they say.
Yeah.
My supplement
Can't
stack.
At least
my
we're
oil,
not doing
my
it
oil
out of
stack.
spoons. I'm not doing it out of spoons like the old times. That castor oil spoonful. They
Dude,
must have been able to seal it in some gel.
I swear half of the bullshit I take is just it's vagina related. If that the amount of
Vagina
stuff
relief.
it's it's relief from having a vagina. It's a misogyny supplement. But it's you got to take the D-mannose, you got to take the probiotic, you got to take the cranberry, you got to take that's half the stuff. It's so annoying.
They've realized they've pivoted. It's just a new version of the old Summer's Eve douche ads. They can't sell douches anymore. So they're actually, you just need this crazy stack to make everything right.
It's like balancing your humors. It's crazy. Yeah. There's so many variables.
Meanwhile, we're doing absolutely nothing for our mess down there. Just hanging
zero
out,
pills for the mess down there.
Stinking it up. Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, I'm sure fish oil is for sure in my future. Just anything joint related, I'm looking at it. I'm at some point that's going to be.
Collagen.
I have to reevaluate my relationship with fish oil at some point. But
that's in my stack. Collagen, that's for joints. But maybe I got to switch it up.
Yeah. No,
this is not an ad, by the way. We have no
an ad for fish oil.
We're the only podcast without a supplement sponsor. We're the last one.
I know. And we're open to it. We're ready for some really horrible.
Oh, we gotta get in on those nootropics, right?
Yeah. We did the Blue Chew ads back in the day.
Yeah, where's our Athletic Greens sponsorship or whatever? Any sort of that. The pond scum in the morning. That's the sort of ad they like, right? Calling a pond scum. Very good. No, I just have my simple brain stack, which is Zoloft and black coffee. That's my stack. Just throw it down, upset my stomach immediately, and go about my day. That's the way to do results. It. No, man. Yeah. Look, there's simply no other way to do it. There's simply no other way.
No. You gotta feel that burn every morning. Just got to get that just all the way down, like you drink lava. That wonderful feeling.
I feel it makes it feel like it's working better. That it makes my stomach a little upset. I'm yes, it's processing all the happy chemicals. It's working its way through my system and up to my brain.
The acidity in the coffee breaks down the pill faster, so it gets to you. It gets to you quicker.
Yeah, What an insulting malady in general. The old depression or whatever, where they're like, the chemical that makes you happy, your brain doesn't want that. And I'm like, well, why the fuck not? Why doesn't it not want that stuff? And they're like, we don't know. But here, take this tiny pill.
Like, relax.
It's just pushing the plate of happiness away. I couldn't possibly.
Yeah.
I'm full. No thanks.
Yeah.
Full up.
Like a petulant little child is being awful. And then they make you, it's so obnoxious that that's also one of the medications you have to like check in all the time to make sure. And it's like, what am I going to do? Take 8 Zoloft? Like, I'm going to go off the rails on my Zoloft? I don't think you can just give me like, give me one of those cereal, like hotel style cereal dispensers full of Zoloft so I never have to go to the pharmacy again.
Have I talked about how the psychiatric medication I take has like an ancient Greek curse level side effect that can happen? Did I talk about this?
Turning to stone?
Well, okay, so the stuff, if I take it every day, it's fine. I have no side effects. It works great. If I miss a couple days in a row, I can't just start taking it again, or it is possible that I will contract a horrifying syndrome where all of your skin falls off and you die.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
If I miss 4 doses, I have to start with the tiniest dose and then titrate up very slowly over like 2 months. Or else my skin falls off.
You
and
completely molt and emerge as a new person.
Isn't that like a fucking fable or something? It's crazy. But it's great because it's like I never miss it. Because I'm like, well, I would like to keep my skin, It's good motivation to take it consistently.
Yeah. Skin is good. You want to have skin for sure.
Look, I got a pill organizer now. I'm 36 now. I got no qualms about it.
I have an XL one to fit my stack in. I have so many goddamn pills.
She's got her stack.
The tough one with the pill organizers is fine. Like, I feel like there should be more acknowledgement that there's a point in your life where you probably want a pill organizer, but you don't need the font to be like 1 foot tall, because that is just so uniquely embarrassing. Where it's like, yeah, man, I can see that that's an F. It doesn't need to be like the size of my palm. It's totally fine.
Each compartment is like an 8.5 by 11, so they can fit the Monday on it. Yep.
It's like an advent calendar. It's like a wall calendar you hang next to your
I would
bed.
love that.
It's like,
an advent calendar of pills. I would enjoy that. That would be fun.
They should distribute them that way, like because like birth
walking out of the
pharmacist
like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big advent calendar. Happy, and it's got smiley faces all over it. I think this is a good idea.
Birth control kind of comes in a little advent calendar because it is, unlike most pills, it's labeled every day. It's like, here's your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah.
And you get that little ring, right? Doesn't it sometimes come in like a little
Some of them, come in the little ring.
Yeah.
And it's like, it goes through the different colors. It's very whimsical. And like, I feel like a lot of times the ring is in the thing that looks like a little makeup compact. They're like, my little girly medicine.
Something
Again,
for the ladies.
More vagina related pills you have to take.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, they should sell male birth control pills, and it's like Mad Max as opposed to Polly Pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's like it's like a snake or like a.
No, you know what it is? It's the pills. The pills are like a bandolier, and it's a gun, and you shoot the pill.
That's cool.
Into your mouth.
See,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could also argue Zoloft a little bit of male birth control. It's for some people that shuts everything down. Yeah, I mean, to make it clear, I don't envy any part of it, and it's a pain in the ass. But the little ring thing, like
cool.
Whenever someone like pulls it out, because you'd see it honestly, like funny enough, I feel like in stand up, you see people taking their birth control like not too I would see it here and there.
You have to take it at the same time every day. Again, another like ancient Greek thing. So like mine is it's not the ring, it's like a little sheet, and it's in my wallet because it's like the size of a credit card.
Yeah.
And like an alarm goes off and I take it. Yeah. So it's you see it in public.
But
people
I think
have a
it's
ring
like
out.
a unique where like you're not usually
allow them to talk.
Like it's a unique, I guess you're not like paying attention to people that closely in other things, but I feel like it's like stand-up specifically has an experience of seeing someone sneak it. And the little ring, somebody sneaking it in like a public, feels like they're taking like mercury pills to stop them from turning into a werewolf or something. But I realize every other part of it sucks. Only that part, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
I'm not
horrible.
secretive about it. I'm just like, guess what? Check it out, world. I have sex.
Like,
Isn't that awesome? Look at
that's
me.
pretty cool. I mean, there are certain things that are like medical things that as like an affectation, like, you know, like there are glasses that I think are cool, but I'm very glad I do not currently need glasses. You know what I mean? Because that seems like, oh wait, this is like an all the time thing. That sucks. Okay.
And that's how you feel about the birth control ring.
No, I was thinking of the pill you shakily put under your tongue when you're having a heart issue, you know, like in The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is cool.
What was that, like nitroglycerin? Or something?
Nitroglycerin. Also, it's cool that it's called that. That's
It is
a cool.
cool. Could it blow up if you throw it on the ground hard enough?
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe.
What I get is I have a fake tooth and my birth control's in there, and every day I crack it and take the birth control.
That's
and then I
another
replace the
cool
tooth.
one. I mean, like, there's nothing about that process sounds good. They have to take
No
out
one
one
wants
of your
to take
teeth,
cyanide.
replace it with a fake tooth. You have to like
And then
consider the
what if you grind your teeth in?
right.
then
You just you're trusting it's not going to be some kind of accidental leak of the
Right.
stuff.
You fall off your bike and like clench down too hard, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. You
Dude, I have
chew,
bruxism. I'd be doing that every night. They wouldn't be able to put it in my mouth because I'd be like, I grind my teeth like crazy when I sleep. Just
Right. You like
first night.
you awkwardly get in or out of it. You get like getting out of a cab. You like hit the top of your head on the door, and then your teeth come down together, and it's over. And then you just foam into the mouth, fall into the street.
Yeah. Like, dude,
Oh,
I got
well.
crazy anxiety. I gotta every night before I go to sleep, I have to like consciously like unhook my jaw, like I'm hanging my hat at the door. I'm like, and drop that and go to sleep, so you
I
don't
mean,
wake up
true.
with a tension headache.
Truly a mouth guard for you. That would be
Yeah.
then.
I'm not getting a mouth guard. I know it would help. Not one of the many things I know would help.
All
but
right.
Look, I know I either gotta pay like a bunch of money for somebody to do a cast of my mouth, or I got some stuff I'm boiling and putting in my mouth, like, you know, which feels the boil night guard feels adjacent to like filling my mouth with cotton or something. Where they're like, this is some ancient fucking thing.
I remember having to do that for soccer, and like that sensation is really weird when you have to bite into the boiled plastic.
Yeah.
It's very strange, and it's like hot, and it like you're like, I didn't know I could. It really like highlights the fact that you do have some nerves in your teeth, which like you don't like thinking about really.
Yeah.
And I feel
Not
like a
into
night
it.
guard, my sleep is so like tenuous already that I'm like, any additional thing. I feel like it's the same thing as someone like gets the Apple Watch and they're like, now I get a sleep score, and I'm like, well, mine would immediately go down because I have to sleep with a watch on, which is all I would be thinking about. I got to get into the right headspace.
You woke up too many
It's
times
delicate.
because you have a watch. You're like, get this off me.
Yes, I would though. This is something that would happen to me. I need to be free to swim through the dream world. But
I feel like the sleep score is like they should just lie to you, and then you won't feel tired. Like
this is
it's just like,
this
oh,
is
my
a
sleep
strong
score is
opinion of
good.
mine.
Yeah,
this is
that-
my strong opinion. I did the sleep score of the like where your phone sits on your bed, and I had too many days where it would be like I would feel generally fine, and it would be like, you shouldn't, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, today's a wash, I guess.
we
I'm
should
just going off the vibes.
we should do numbers. I think
We should.
Yeah.
I
should.
think it's time.
Number 5.
Number 5 comes to us from NC Hammer 326 in the Discord. You can submit stories if you'd like to hear us talk about something. Sign up for our Patreon at the $10 a month level and get access to our private Discord channels where you can submit stories. This story is a Florida story from NC Hammer 326. This is kind of my dream, honestly, if I had a car. So this woman, she lives in Pompano Beach. This is really weird in the story. She is described as being almost 77 years old, which is really
She
weird.
said that.
Like,
She said that.
she
yeah.
has a birthday coming up.
68 and a half. It's like, okay,
It's-
you don't have to do that anymore.
It's quoted like several times. Like they use the phrase almost 77 years old twice in the story.
Almost
which is
77,
weird.
commonly known as 76, but you know.
76. Yeah, it's like
Really,
Congrats.
really.
Happy birthday.
Once you're up there, not that big a difference. Just gonna say.
yeah. You can round it up, but it's weird, like because you'll see why it's her age is sort of. She brings it up as like as an element of the story because she got a new license plate, van plate, just got plate that was assigned to her by Florida, and the the plate is SQZ and then the Florida oranges and then A55. So it looks strikingly like it says squeeze ass is what it's saying.
Almost beyond strikingly, I would argue that is what it says. In a license plate, that is what it says, for sure.
His ass. And so she's like, I don't think a senior who is almost 77 has that to say. It's like, this is for young people. This is a young man's plate.
Yeah. They also, it says here that when she saw it, she went, quote, ballistic, which is an insane descriptor. Like, I feel like we need to, that's like saying someone went postal. It's like, maybe let's bury this one a little bit. Went ballistic.
What does that look like with a almost 77-year-old woman?
7-year-old going ballistic. I can't even imagine. Her dentures flew out with like velocity. Like,
okay, she's almost 77. She's young and sprightly. Let's not attack her dentures. Dentures another thing.
To be a thoughtless little pig.
You are a thoughtless little pig.
Rude, thoughtless little pig. Wow, bringing that one back out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dentures another thing that. Dentures another thing that if you didn't need them, cool to have just some teeth.
Funny
around,
to have.
but,
There are a lot of there are a lot of bits you can do if you have dentures that I'm
Drop them
envious
out.
of.
Yeah, like if you also have a turtle, you could put him in the turtle's mouth, like in The Simpsons.
Classic.
You know,
A big cartoon worm could get their hands on them. Perhaps Jerry from Tom and Jerry could get his little hands, his paws on them. All good stuff.
Yeah,
Man, this is.
you could do that.
It is
definitely want to do that.
Yeah, it is almost surprising. Like, I feel like the DMV and like specifically like the license plate, they're almost famous to me for being like way ahead of this kind of stuff. Like,
Right.
You know, you see
The
those accounts that are
DMV,
like,
yeah.
they're not ignorant of what you can do with a license plate, because people have tried to sneak in some pretty subtle stuff, and they're like, we know what you're doing. We know. They're on Urban Dictionary. They know all the words.
They have, everybody at the DMV who's in charge of that stuff, Urban Dictionary is their homepage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they're like, oh, this is in Urban Dictionary. It's all just like very mean things about someone's friend named like Tanner. They're like, this is a stupid idiot named Tanner. Yeah. But it's, I mean, I don't want them to be like an almost 77-year-old with no sense of humor, but it's also, come on, it's funny. Why not?
Well, they do
ride it
note.
out?
They do note that opinions on her in her retirement community about this are split. So at least some of them think it's funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it's tough. You know, I think it's tough if you're not in the right. If you don't have the right amount of not taking things too seriously, you know, on every day of your life, it's like, okay, I'm like getting pulled over with this.
Right.
You know, somebody rear-ended
Everyone's
me.
taking pictures of my car. I have become a landmark.
I'm getting out of the car at like a funeral home or something. You know, like you can just think of scenarios where it would just be not. It's like, okay, not today, guys. All right,
Yeah.
Which at 77, a lot of funeral home visits, almost 77.
In her future.
That's the main source of gossip once you get up to that. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was like, I mean, if there's one thing I know about a retirement community, it's that opinions are going to be split. They love to have a low-grade coup happening at all times.
That is for sure.
Oh, yeah. The politics in those places, the intrigue. I mean, there is also like my grandmother is in one, and like she was talking about the social currency of like, so like women tend to live longer than men generally. So there's usually way more women in these places than men. And if you're a man who can still drive, you are like the hottest god.
Yeah.
You are a god in the retirement community. The women are falling at your feet if you are a man who has retained the ability to drive independently.
You're driving
Just
you're driving a lookout point every night.
Yeah,
Every
exactly.
night.
just
Exactly.
a Buick full of just a bevy of widows.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Convertible, veils flowing in the wind on your way to the local restaurant at 5:30 p.m. You're going crazy.
Yeah, you just got a harem going to the Blue Plate Special.
The blue plate special.
Don't
so
worry,
real.
all their husbands have passed.
It's fine. They would have wanted it this way. It's okay.
You telling that to their children? No. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
Don't
that's cool.
don't visit between 5:30 and 6. We're going to me and 6 other widows and the hottest 80-year-old you've ever met in your life. We're headed to the local.
We're going to the Good Perkins.
Yeah. The good one. It's further away, but he can
The
drive,
one across
so it's all
town,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to the Denny's with the polite wait staff. That's much further away.
The one that has the good stuff in the claw machine that nobody ever wins.
Oh man, when I went to Michigan with my boyfriend and we were staying with his family, and he has like a 3-year-old nephew, and we went bowling, and they have like the little arcade with the claw machines, and this kid he did the claw machine twice, and he won both times, and we're all
man.
like, this is ruined claw machines forever. Like, he doesn't understand how they work now. He thinks that people win them. And like,
He thinks they're a fun type of vending machine. No.
Exactly. We were like, this was a huge mistake. we
He's
should
going to
not
get
have done
recruited
this.
like one of those child hackers. By like 15, the CIA will be like,
Yeah.
don't worry about high school. Come help us.
Well, like, before they did the claw machine, his mom gave him like a big like, well, you know, these are really hard to win, so like we can do it, but you're probably not going to get anything, and it's more about the fun of trying to get it. Blah, blah, blah. I gave him this whole thing, and then he just straight up won both times. And was like, cool. And so
He's
They
beginning to
forgot to turn
believe
the
he is the
dial.
one. He is.
he is
Yeah,
the
this is
chosen one. Yeah.
They forgot to grease up the claw or turn it to like, where they have I'm sure that claw machines have a dial on them where you can adjust the grip of the claw to, like...
Impossible.
Like sickly old man grasping at something on the nightstand or whatever. But
Yeah, it's cool when it goes together and it gets like you get like this much space still between.
Right.
You have like it's like the size of like a silver dollar in between all of the different pincers. It's like no, that's gonna help me out big time.
Thanks for that.
I think the rudest one, but the one I do have to respect is the one where it grabs pretty good, but then on the way, like it goes to the side and then it goes over the drop point. And when it hits the end of the sideways movement, it hits with the violence of an 18-wheeler car crash and sends the thing flying, like ricocheting around the inside of the machine.
Yeah.
Jackknifes.
Yeah.
It's like it shakes it loose before it brings it to you. It's like, ugh, get this off of me.
That would almost be at least more honest. There's like, you're going to pick it up and then the claws are going to go crazy and if your thing stays in, you get it. I'd pay to watch that just at the base level.
That is a more fun claw game, I think. Anyway, I think this lady, I think she can politely appeal for another one. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Maybe keep it for special occasions. Maybe you can have 2 license plates. I'm pretty sure legally you can't, but
You definitely can't.
it could be
but
fun.
Maybe they could like decommission it and she could keep the plate,
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they should give it to anyone else.
Yeah, I don't think you have to cut it up like a credit card. You actually may. You may.
You might have to.
dispose of it in a very
If
specific
you,
way.
we should move on, but first, if you had to get a vanity license plate, what would you get?
Oh man, we should move on. But and then this limitless question. I don't know. I'm not ready.
I don't know. I don't know if I ever really thought much about this, to be honest.
They're really
This is-
cheap in New Hampshire, so they're
Yeah.
super common. People, like everyone in New Hampshire has one. I've never seen more than when I was
They want to pay for that. They don't
Hampshire.
want to pay for the car to be inspected ever.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
don't know.
rolling bomb. But at least I can put my, Go Pats on the back or whatever it would be. Or,
Oh, yeah. There was a guy in my high school whose his license plate was Noma for Nomar Garcia Parra,
Yeah.
who was on the Red Sox at the time.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just we. Maybe the word we would be fun.
We
with a lot of V's
is
on it.
good.
Yeah. Then you gotta go fast though.
Driving. That would be a fun one.
Drive.
DRVING.
Driving.
Yeah, driving.
Dr. Ving?
Dr. Bing. Love to drive.
You could do
Yeah,
it on one of the
UV
states.
to DRV.
Driving.
Yeah.
Cool.
Drive fan.
Car fan.
Car fan. Love car. Vroom vroom. These are all good.
Yeah.
This is all good
Extremely
stuff, actually.
correlated.
Well,
Oh, number 4?
number 4.
Let's do it.
Number 4.
Number 4 comes to us from Otter Chaos in the Discord, and this is Cass. The story Cass just did was about her dream if she was driving a car, and this one's about my dream if I was driving a car. In Australia, there are apparently lots of instead of the deer causing a lot of car crashes, they have kangaroos causing a lot of car crashes down there. So.
This is your dream. You want to
This
crash
is your
into a
dream, is to
kangaroo?
hit a kangaroo
That's right.
with your
That's
car.
what I want. I need to know.
Or are you waking up in a cold sweat?
No, well, we'll just give it a second here.
Okay.
I think every car should be equipped. Every car everywhere in the world, just in case, should be equipped with this technology. So they have developed, Volkswagen developed a solution, a front bumper safety feature called a RU badge, and basically it's just it emits, and frequencies love to be emitted, right? I mean, like, what else gets emitted, really? Other than, it's like the main thing that gets emitted is a frequency.
Maybe like
Odors,
yeah,
And
fumes.
odors and frequencies, but more often than not, it's
frequencies mostly.
Yeah.
maybe a light, an eerie light, but so it shoots out a frequency that basically, I don't know if it's literally only, I assume it's just a high enough that people don't hear it, and it just deters kangaroos because they're like, what's that? And they don't want to go near it. That is what it sounds like to the kangaroo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they go, ooh, no thanks.
Jeez. So I guess it's like a mix of things. It's like bird alarm calls, predatory sounds, and kangaroo foot thumps with synthetic sounds. So I don't know how they do that in a way that's not audible, because you would think you could hear a thump or a bird alarm call. But whatever they're doing, I guess it's meant to just keep them from running into the road or hopping into the road, I guess. And it's undergoing its 4th round of testing, so it's not actually out there yet. But I think that's a good idea. I think they should do that.
Yeah, I didn't realize in Australia people they hate kangaroos.
They're a nuisance.
There are a lot of
they're
them.
like a pest. They're
According to this, the Australian government in this article, it says in 2024 there were 35.3 million kangaroos in Australia, roughly 1.36 per person. So there's a lot there. It's not like they're rare to see, it would seem.
Yeah. They're trying to get people to eat them there, but there's a very strong association that it's what they make dog food out of, and so people are like, I will not
They
eat
do.
this.
You can buy kangaroo meat around here if your dog has 1 million allergies. So, unfortunately,
Well, they're trying to
they
feed
do
it
seem
to
make
people.
good dog food. Yeah.
They're trying to get people to eat it, and they're like, no, it's for dogs, and so they won't. But
Also, like,
just
they're
like,
guys.
please.
They wear little boxing gloves and stuff. I'm not eating that. Come on.
they do the way they walk around is a little bit too much like how a person walks around. It feels weird to eat something that stands on 2 feet.
Yeah.
Doesn't
They're
feel
hopping
right.
mostly, right? Is that have I been lied to? Am I thinking
I think they hop.
cartoons?
They think there's a lot of hopping going on.
But I guess it is like if you visit and then they're probably tired of people visiting them. You're like, I hope I see a kangaroo. And they're like, buddy, you're going to hate them by the time you're done.
You
here.
will, and
You're
it
actually gonna
sucks
see a
because they're
lot."
they're scary and they run in front of your car. And
Right.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And they
It
steal your
is
dog
like
and dunk
this.
them in a river fatally.
Yeah.
Horrible things to do. And they're
Yeah,
strong. They're so buff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's exactly like, but it feels like kind of like, it's like, boy, I hope I get to see a white-tailed deer while I'm in New England. It's like, you are gonna, okay?
Right. Yeah.
Just hope it's not like attached to your car by the end.
Right. You're going to see it in the grill of your rental when you come up here for vacation. So enjoy.
Eating your damn flowers in your garden.
I hope I see
won't
one
stop.
of New York's famous rats. Okay, look for a trash can that's shaking and give that sucker a kick, and you'll see a bunch real quick.
Yeah, I hope I see
like
pizza
curious-
rat. It's like, that was very rare. That was unusual.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
open a trash can, you can see a similar sight.
But they're not like that. They're not
They're
dragging
not
the whole
dragging
slice.
it. They're not dragging it
Yeah.
like that. That's true.
Yeah, they're just going at it. I'm
I had
curious
a-
about. Oh, go ahead.
I had one of my first raccoon walks of the season the other night when I walked through the park and saw, I would say 20 raccoons. Like just looking up at me like, oh,
Catherine
hey,
into
what's up?
the council. She interrupted the meeting.
Yeah.
So for another year, still trash cans. Good,
Yeah.
good. They it's
just-
it's more upkeep than anything. They're not making a lot of big changes in the raccoon community, but they do.
One
like
of them
check.
had
It's just a
a hooded robe on. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he was the chieftain or something.
They were
It's
doing
unclear.
rituals. It's fine. That's their
They
business.
could do rituals.
Freedom of
If
religion
it-
in this country, including for them. So it's okay.
Yeah. They do have the hands to do spells and stuff. If spells were real, they'd be up there. They
They
do
could
have like
conjure.
they have the dexterity to do some somatic components of spells. They could cast some shit. So that's good for them. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Get one of these raccoons a sling ring. See what happens.
What's a sling ring?
It's the Doctor Strange.
Doctor
portal
Strange
thing.
has.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like
It just portals them from one trash can to another. It's just like
yeah.
they use it to teleport
yeah.
into our waste.
They just use it to put portals under trash cans and teleport it to them, just so that the trash all falls through the bottom of the can. But I think that the sling ring isn't that for like people who aren't good at it. It's like for the bad sorcerers where they're like, here, you can just use the ring. You're having trouble. You're having a little bit of trouble.
I
with
think
the
they all
portals.
have I think he's always got the thing on. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
He does have a lot of accessories compared to.
Well, he
a lot of
has
necessary
he
bits.
has the. Yeah, you wouldn't want to give a raccoon the eye thing that he has, the necklace or whatever the
the
pendant.
Eye of Agamotto. Yeah,
Cagliostro or something. I forget. Yeah.
giving raccoons time control. Not the wisest, but
They need to train with the ancient one.
yeah.
Now
which is
that
Tilda
I would
Swinton,
like
of
to
course.
see. That I would like to see.
Yeah, doing
but
some,
yeah, so
some
these-
katas.
Yeah. It's the Eye of Agamotto. Excuse me. I just wanted to be accurate there for I don't want to get any letters about this.
So they tested this kangaroo thing? Is it
they're
conjecture at this point?
They're testing it. They're
Okay.
they don't want to put it. It's not street legal yet. They don't want to have it out there without being sure that it actually works. Because you don't want people to think they've like solved the problem and then be like, "Whoa, no!" And then
You also like you have to calibrate it so that like you don't put all of Australia's wildlife in hell.
Right.
Like you can't like you got to make it quiet enough that it just
Driving
keeps them away
here.
from the bumper.
human driving here. Hello.
It's like this. We haven't been disruptive enough in like putting down highways across all of your ecosystems. Let's also
That's right.
blare a loud noise while we pollute it.
Yeah, I feel like you're up against it when like thinking of I don't know if sounds there is going to be a sound that doesn't. I think you're just going to annoy every animal and just like constant blaring. They say that too. They're like, oh, multiple species all react differently to different sounds. We need a single sound to deter them all. And I'm like, is it that tightly coded? I feel like if it's just a loud, annoying, high frequency sound,
Most
you're going to
animals
get
have
most
like
of them.
they have the same type of ear. Like your ear works the same way, so you find the same types of stuff annoying.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's like
I
that
hope it
mosquito
works. I
thing
just
they
hope
do
they
for
keep
teens.
it quiet. Yes, exactly. Outside the 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
anti-loiter noise.
Also, is it going to be blare? Because I'm thinking, like, this is to prevent car crashes, so, I would assume you're, like, moving at speed on the highway. I'm like, how loud does it have to be, like, clearing the road a significant distance in front of you? I feel like it's going to be, they're going to turn these things on, and, like, every dog in Australia is just going to fall to the ground. And they're like, okay, maybe we don't do this. Maybe this is bad.
Well, I think it's a good idea in theory. Hopefully they can execute it in a way that isn't completely evil. Folks, this week on the bonus episode, some of us have seen The Odyssey, and we talk about it.
We also talk about LinkedIn's new crusade against AI, and we do some browsing of r/LinkedIn lunatics.
You can get that plus our regular episodes with no ads at patreon.com/whatatimepod. Check it out.
Should we do number 3?
Let's
do it.
do it.
Number 3.
Number 3 this week comes to us from my bussy and me in the Discord. Another, disruptive animal story here. Who would have thought on our podcast, more than one disruptive animal story?
We have several this week, I think.
There's a lot.
Oh, we sure do. Oh yeah.
I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point, but it's a beat where no one's covering, and
It's
we're
true.
on top of it. So this is a disruption at Georgia Shopping Center, and this seems, animal disruption in a shopping center, not all that uncommon. Some gets in. It's like a classic. You see a pigeon walk into a Walgreens or something. They just get in there. They get in a human space, and it's simply not designed for them. So naturally, disruption occurs. But the thing here is it makes it seem borderline like a planned assault on this shopping center is that not one, but 2 deer simultaneously crashed through the window of separate businesses and started running around.
Wow. Tag team? Tag team?
Both big tag
team?
Yes. Well,
Wow.
split out, they were like we're going to go disrupt 2 businesses for maximum damage. Break. One went screaming towards Big Daddy's Oyster Bar and Pub. Correct. And then a second deer. It's just.
A second deer
I'm
has hit the
sorry.
shopping mall.
The wording is so close to it. That's why I was like, oh God. It goes, a second deer crashed through the window of J Massage. A second deer. J Massage, a business in the same shopping center at the same time. And apparently J Massage was operating, and it says that they didn't realize there was a deer inside the building until they found it in a bathroom. And that's kind of impressive to find its way into a bathroom. You're navigating the business. Some
I do
humans
feel
can't find
like
a bathroom in a business.
Massage place, generally pretty quiet, kind of a place where you're relaxing. I imagine you would hear a shattering glass and an animal stampeding, but
Yeah, the phrase crashing through suggests that there is noise. This is what
I
they
feel
get
like
for
that
not
would
having.
disrupt my experience. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they're really good at their jobs and their customers were just in such a deep space of relaxation they didn't even hear it.
These
you don't
people
pay-
need something on their doors that emits something.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well, that's the
So
thing with the
on that.
massage is they're playing the opposite. They're playing soothing spa music and relaxing
Right.
tones. It's drawing the deer. And
Probably like the sound of the woods, woodland
Oh,
creatures,
yeah.
etc. The deer were
My
like,
friends
"Let
are
me
in
in
here."
there." Yeah,
I was just thinking if you like Spotify, not paying for Spotify Premium, if you don't pay for the spa music subscription, there's a car crash every once in a while in the middle of it to make you dish out the full cost.
it's like they overlay the clanging pipe 8-hour YouTube video.
Come down to Shelby's Massage, the most frightening experience. Dude, that would be very good as a spa place, a massage place with a live DJ that's just spinning ambient tones or whatever. I'm seeing those on YouTube, and man, what a good gig. Maybe I need to get into that.
Ambient DJ.
Yeah, it's like working music, and it's just like it's
Shelby's
just like a
side hustle.
It's like a white woman with dreads and dreamcatcher earrings that you just have to act like you don't see, and then there's good, calming music coming out of their pioneer DJ setup.
Spinning the underwater music from Donkey Kong Country, just really.
Oh, that's good stuff. Aquatic ambience, that's good stuff. That was I had that on the playlist before my special when everyone was like milling around, and it was real like clarion call. Like every white man of a certain age was like, "Oh, Donkey Kong!" Very fun. Oh hell yeah, dude.
Is this it?
Get into it. Yeah. It's a classic banger.
Just
Yeah.
picture you're riding
Imagine
on
a
a
little-
swordfish during this.
Uh-huh.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
There you go. See, that's right.
Yeah. No, but see, two of them on July 7th, just before 9 a.m., they early in the morning, they got up and went straight. They're like, here we go. Today's business is crashing through the windows.
This is eerie, just before 9 a.m. Okay, that's yeah.
Yeah.
It was a clear day.
Just before
Did you say?
9
Did you say
a.m.
what day of the week was it?
September. No, it doesn't say what day of the week it was.
Well,
It was a Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday. Well,
No,
9/11.
I'm just imagining that it was.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I remember 9/11 was a Tuesday.
For a second, I was like, Kath, do you have that skill that people can be like, remember
Oh
any
yeah,
date and
that's
be like, "It's Tuesday."
crazy. Is there a trick to that, or is that just like a real?
You said it was July 7th.
There is a
right?
trick. I think it's kind of like a thing, though. It's like I think it tends to be like a specific type of.
Was it July 7th?
The
July
the deer.
7th, you said?
July 7th.
Yeah.
It was a Tuesday. So
Oh no.
They were paying
Oh,
tribute.
geez.
It's been
we're
25
lining
years.
a lot up here. I
Hey,
don't.
tribute.
Yeah.
To which part? To who? What side?
Ooh.
Jesus.
A third deer was taken down in a field several hundred miles away.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus.
by
Probably.
probability, they're probably makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah. No, but going through, I'm also always impressed by a deer's ability to get through a commercial window. Like, you think that would go poorly for the deer, but every time they win. You know, I don't know if it's like something with their antlers where it's like, you know, like using like a spark plug to break a window. Their antler just deactivates the entire window and then they just come flying through. But,
I feel like part of it is probably that they don't know what glass is. I think that does help you get through a plate glass window is if you don't understand that there's anything there. It's like it helps you not hesitate.
You're not
and
anticipating
then-
that it's going to hurt. Yeah.
right.
yeah. It's like when a sprinter breaks the time, like a minute barrier and be like, oh, now everyone realizes that they could do that. It's just about your limitations. It's about a mental block. More
the
than
mental
anything.
block. Yeah. It's like you can't bite off your own finger, even though like you can. Like
Yeah.
it's not your finger isn't so strong you can't do it. Your brain just is like, I'm not gonna let you do that. Don't do that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's
where
us
you're
and
like, your
running through
fingers are
plate glass
scared.
windows. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Try biting off your own finger.
The
Do
what
not
a time
do
to
that.
be alive, bite your finger off challenge.
Yeah, new TikTok challenge. New challenge for the grind set people. You know, shed your limitations. Bite your finger off like a carrot.
I'm gonna write a really good LinkedIn post about how I shed my limitations and bit my finger off.
Like a carrot. Yeah. Yeah. Break the shackles.
Yeah,
Exactly. Number 2?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Number 2.
I just realized there's a huge spider web on the window in front of me. Inside.
Oh, they'll eat
I've
the other
allowed-
bugs, so it's fine.
I've allowed this guy to live in my home. Wow.
The
I think
trap
there's,
has
like-
been sprung.
Yeah, look at this. Sorry, that's very distracting.
That's home base.
I guess
Where the
I
mission
should
to
leave
get
it.
into your mouth will be launched from. Home base. They're having the meetings.
They're strategizing.
Here's
It
our
is-
target. A spider
It
getting a manila folder with a picture of your mouth in it. Here's your target. Mm.
Thankfully, this is about as far from my bed as you could be in my apartment. So I'm okay with it. I think there's some eggs up there too. It's like you've been there a while. Wow,
Mm.
cool. Anyway,
Setting
what
up
were we
shop.
talking about?
Don't. Our podcast? No, just kidding. Number two.
Number two comes to us from Punished Eric in Discord. This is a story about a people in a town in. Okay, I love it when the local news site just like stops loading when you go back. Colorado neighborhood in Gold Hill, Colorado. They heard honking all night, and they thought they just had a rude neighbor. I don't know what
silly
you would
goose.
think. If it went on all night, it would be eventually somebody's calling some kind of authority, I would think, whether it's out of annoyance or something is wrong and I'm not going to go out to investigate it, whatever. And it turned out it was not a rude neighbor or anything like that. It was a bear that got into an SUV and just was honking the horn.
Going crazy.
Let me out.
Letting everybody know.
Let me out.
I'm in a car.
I feel like a bear probably is smart enough to understand after a few tries a correlation between I touch this and a sound happens, right?
Yeah.
They could probably understand that. But it looked to me like it was more that the bear was so big, like its ass just kept like hitting the horn sometimes.
Yeah, that seems to me to be more likely, I would say.
Yeah, it was a Mini Cooper, so the bear was kind of touching everything on the inside at the same time.
There's video and like it wasn't a Mini Cooper, it was an SUV, but like bears are that it was like the cab of that car was the size of a bear. It was pretty snug fit.
Yeah.
And look,
it wasn't one of those cars for bears, which would have been fine because then the bear could have just driven away.
It would have been all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's kind of stuck in the front seat.
Yeah. I mean, you can't talk about a bear in a car without that story where the person pretended to be a bear.
The insurance scam. Yeah. I believe they were sentenced recently. Best of luck to them.
We're just like, this is a guy. That's different. That's different than this. Just the bear just kind of, But yeah, a real animal in a car is going to be thrashing around, without question.
A bear can only drive a car, as we all know, if it's wearing a fez. If you put a fez on a bear, then it gains the power to drive a little car.
This
specifically
is true.
a little car. Yeah.
SUV it's out of the class that the bear's license is for. Bear can only drive little car.
Yeah, it was a stick. The bear can drive automatic. It's confused by manual.
The honking all night. I mean, I guess if it was like intermittent, it's not like it was like leaning on the horn all night.
That's almost worse. I feel like you really can't tune it out. It's like it's just whenever the bear readjusts, so you can't like predict the horn. It's just
it's very like if a car alarm is going off and it like stops and starts a lot. That is not good.
Yeah.
This is probably controversial, but I always get that when I see those pictures of the notes people put when someone's car alarm is going off and they put a note on it that's like, "Hey, asshole," and it's like, well, I don't think it sucks, but I'm also like, I don't think anyone's doing that. I think they're just out of town, right? Like, it's not
like if they can read the note, they're not. The car alarm isn't going off. Like they're not walking by their own car alarm going off and going, huh, and then like leaving. When they get to the car.
This isn't their sleepscape. They're not setting off their alarm all night for themselves. They're just not around. And what you want is whoever set it off. What you want is the guy who fell on the car. But
stop
they're
bumping into this car. I do feel like a car alarm has never actually worked for its intended purpose. I will say that. Like, do they even have car alarms in cars anymore? I feel like it is a less common problem than it used to be.
They definitely do.
Let's find out. I'll be right back.
Maybe they're just more sensitive now, so like they actually only go off when they're supposed to, and not because someone bumped it. And,
they're probably
it screamed.
But then I feel like it's even half the time when someone's like breaking in, like you're just
it doesn't work.
Like the move if you see someone breaking into a car is to go over and be like, "Did you forget your keys?" And they're like, "Yeah." And you're like, "Oh, that sucks." So it's like, look, we're just learning that stealing a car is easy. That's
what it is. I mean, it's like it's a bad thing to steal because it is like extremely trackable. It has the whole license plate on it, and now there's fucking flock cameras everywhere, like tracking your every move. So it's not a good thing to like steal and keep, but it is pretty easy to steal, I think.
Yeah, now if you try to steal a car, they just like activate it from headquarters, and the engine turns off.
It blows
and they're
up.
Like, you are the shutters come down on the windows, and they're like, you're being contained. Police are on their way. So,
the car performs a citizen's arrest on
steering
you.
wheel.
You get impaled.
Maybe that's why they switched to catalytic converters. They were just like, you gotta just, it's like stealing an organ. They're just like, look, we don't want to take the whole body. We're just taking a catalytic converter
and putting it in a cooler full of ice and running away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like in South Korea, if you can't pay back a loan shark, they take your catalytic converter. They take your car away and steal the catalytic converter.
I'm sorry. I know that is like a pain in the ass when it happens. They are like very expensive, but it's kind of funny to me. Like,
it's a bit funny that there is a treasure under your car. Yeah. It's a little funny that your car runs on like effectively a jewel. Yeah, it is a little funny.
And just that they can like go in there and just take out the jewel, and then the next time you go to run your car, it doesn't work because someone took the jewel. They like your car dropped its loot, and now you can't drive anywhere. Yeah, it's funny. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Why
should
are
make
they
a
so
big
expensive?
acceleration.
Is it because of what they're made of, or is it just like
yeah?
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like copper and
palladium
stuff.
or something.
Palladium.
No, it's like
Got it.
something. Let me see. What's in catalytic converters that makes them so
I
fancy?
think they're on the rarer side metals.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's very, and the being a rare metal, I mean, is really jewel adjacent. It's really
Totally.
like it's alchemical almost. Like there's a little nugget of gold that's spinning in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see.
Well, anyway, the bear.
The bear is
good
in
thing
there.
about-
He was not trying to steal the converter. He was just in there and he couldn't get out of there.
It's unclear how he got in. I imagine he was sniffing some food or something, and like I guess they left it unlocked and
He
figured
pulled
out
the
how to climb
door
in there?
open. Yeah, there's a lot to
pulled the door
yeah.
open and then closed it. Like very unclear. But in order to get him out, the guy whose car it was like, "Oh shit, what am I gonna do?" And so basically, what he did is he tied like a very long string to the door handle, and then like was very far away, pulled it, and then ran away. And the bear found its way out. It's very
That'll work.
very like a little kid with a loose tooth, like the
Yep.
reverse
Yeah.
of that. You know? Did you ever do
Good
that?
luck with your
The tooth
the
thing.
yanking
No.
tooth.
The door,
No, 'cause
the
my
door
tooth-
slam.
My teeth were so fucked up. We never got to the string part. They were already doing operations, dude. They were.
Oh, they were
like,
taking them out. They were taking them out
Yeah,
manually.
they were way ahead of it. I mean, I had 4 pulled at one time. They were
Whoa.
rearranging shit.
They
were-
put Eli
were-
in the device early in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically the bear
Did you
trap
get-
from Saw.
Did you get tooth fairy money for the ones they pulled out, or were they like your tooth fairy money is going to the dentist because your mouth is costing thousands of dollars?
I think I got tooth fairy money in the way that it was like my parents felt like they had just injured me grievously, so I got like a week of doing whatever I wanted. Yeah, it was more like that. They didn't need to bring the tooth fairy into it. They would have been because they were like, I don't remember what teeth they were, but it's like they weren't even like tooth fairy teeth. You know, you imagine tooth fairy teeth, you're like one little tooth in an envelope. I think these were like they had like roots or something. It was like not good. It was some nasty shit. Oh, and for a catalytic converter. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just a shattered wisdom tooth after it was like some impacted wisdom tooth, and the tooth fairy's like, you know what? Here's the money. I don't need that. I don't want it. It's kind of gross. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for our catalytic converter listeners who are like, please say it's platinum, palladium, and rhodium.
There you
All
go.
worth more than $1,000 an ounce, in fact. So yeah, get after those. Get after the catalytic converters. Yeah. Cars run on a jewel. Turns out alchemy is real. Should we do number 1?
And this week's number 1 reason to say what a time to be alive.
Number 1 this week comes to us from Outer Chaos in the Discord. And this is a story. I feel like we've done a couple of these recently. We've been going after airlines. And they deserve it. Yeah. Yes. Get. I got so filled with rage, I coughed. Yeah. Landlords of the sky, really. Like, everyone's cool. Just like, fuck those guys. Yeah. And I feel like, and especially not like compared to whatever else, but like especially for airlines, it's so self-inflicted that even adds to it. Like you don't feel bad at all because you're like, no, they're like, we all kind of remember a better way. Like we all kind of like, yeah. Like it's not even a thing where you have to be like telling a grandchild, like planes used to be like this. It's like, no, 10 years ago, it was notably better. Like I remember it clearly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So like the budget airlines are
Yeah.
however, this is a European airline that also is
This is a budget
disaster.
European airline. So here's what you're
it's not
getting.
like it's that much better.
But here's what you get. But it's just one of the, I mean, at that point, it's like Tom Takar has that joke that's so good about it, where he was like, I got a Spirit Airlines flight for $36 once. And he's like, at that price, even if you crash, it's kind of worth it. It's like, it's kind of a good deal.
Yeah,
He's
3
got a
stars.
Yeah.
If I'm
But they
paying
do-
$36, you can treat me like garbage. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
They did. I mean, a million reasons they can't do this anymore, but I did see a post that I realized of like, at one point, airlines would give you like the peanuts, you got a 4-pack of cigarettes that was branded by
Whoa.
the airline. I was like, that goes
Whoa.
hard as fuck.
That's awesome.
Damn, dude.
40 cigarettes? Wait,
Four.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 4
4-pack.
pack. So 4 cigs in a little pack.
4
I
cigs.
love that.
A little baby pack.
A little treat. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's sort of, we shouldn't, and I understand, and it's progress. It's excellent, but that was like, was watching, what's that, Welcome to Derry, and there's like a scene in it, because it's set in the past, where people are smoking in a movie theater, and I was like, that would go hard as fuck, actually. Just ripping a cig in the movie theater would be great, to the detriment of everyone else. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Really enjoying it. But yeah, this is Ryanair, who are famous for being that airline that's like, here, we'll get you there maybe in one piece.
It's
Pay
for
us.
it's for lads going on their stag do to Majorca. That's what Ryanair
Yes.
It's for the lads.
The official
It's like the
stag
bus.
do airline. Yeah.
It's the
Ryanair, I
megabus
think,
of the sky, yeah.
yeah. No, I do think Ryanair most recently famous for their proposal to remove seats and be like, couldn't
Yes.
everyone just stand on the plane? So this is a passenger who had a particularly unpleasant trip on Ryanair. This is, oh wow, what a name. I'm gonna go ahead and guess maybe Polish.
I think he's Serbian.
Ljubica Korovic, 61, walked away with neck and shoulder injuries after an aircraft window broke at 20,000 feet. So that's not good. There's pressure involved.
Yeah, I've been assured by excuse me, Ryanair, my mom told me this couldn't happen when I was 5 and we were going to Disney World. So I would really like an explanation, because
Yeah.
I was told this was impossible when I asked about it, which I did many times to be sure.
Why don't you check in with her? Okay. I mean, the biggest thing I'm learning right away is that an aircraft window can break at 20,000 feet and you don't just die. I kind of assumed
Right.
you would be like sucked out and
I
turned
kind of
inside
thought
out.
everything would get sucked out of it. But it
Yeah.
turns out one guy got halfway sucked out of it, and it wasn't good for him, but but he made it.
I guess maybe 20,000 isn't that. I mean, the only fucking altitudes I know are 10,000, because that's when you can use your phone, and that's the only one that I've ever needed to know. That's when we're officially, in their words, cruising, and so I can play my video games again. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know how high up you are, like, for most of the flight.
I think it's around 30, but I mean, it probably depends on how big the plane is and where you are.
How high do planes go?
How
I'm gonna
high
get sent to
plane
like
go?
child's Google. Like, it's gonna send me to like. Do you ever look up? This happened to me when I was writing for Cracked a lot. I would look a question up and I would get sent to websites that were called like A to Z animals, and I'd be like, "Oh, this is a question for children. This is like a question that everybody knows."
It's like your joke
Okay.
about what did people who needed glasses do before glasses, and Google was like, they couldn't see.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, sorry, sorry for asking." So yeah, between 30,000 and 40,000 feet for efficiency and safety. Yeah. And then I guess little pilot planes, single engine piston aircraft, they go like 14 to 18, which I guess that is because
More
those
like
are
a
sometimes
Ryanair.
open. Yeah, they aren't like air. Some of those little like single engine planes definitely aren't like hermetically sealed in the way that an airliner is. Regardless, not what you want to happen. when you're on the plane. You want outside to stay outside 100%.
Agree with that.
I guess maybe that is just the shattering glass. Cause I was like, I just assumed he got sucked out.
I mean, the headline is that he got sucked out the window. And there is a video of the window and it is broken. And basically he was getting sucked out and his girlfriend had to like hold on to him. And he was like blacking out. Like he was getting sucked out and losing consciousness as they were landing the plane. I don't know if they needed oxygen masks. I don't know what happened, but that is what the article said that I read about this, was that he was intermittently blacking out and they like did an emergency landing and everybody was fine. He was like able to get off the aircraft under his own power, but he was like in a neck brace for like weeks. And it was not great. Also, he was 61 years old, which like this shouldn't happen to anyone, but like I just feel like you're getting past the age where the body can withstand getting sucked out of an airline window, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, the article says, quote, his wife, Svetlana Grkovic, said she had to pull her husband back into the plane as he repeatedly lost consciousness. So
he got sucked out.
He got sucked out. Yeah.
He's getting sucked out.
Yeah. Of course, funnily enough, so this is all, this is simply the groundwork for the meat of the story, which is that you think after something like this happened, the airline it happened on might be in touch about something.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
How's it
unfortunately, according to this man, he has had no contact with Ryanair. The only thing that he's received is an email to his son asking if they wanted to rebook their flight. Which doesn't even make sense because I feel like did they make it? I guess they got emergency.
No,
they definitely got emergency.
They had to turn back to where they started. But like, it was weeks ago. He clearly figured it out. He clearly got home somehow. They're like, hey, are you still in Greece? Do you want to go home?
Yeah. So just an offer like, hey, did you still want to go there? Because that probably won't happen again. We don't.
The chances of it happening again to you, super low.
It is statistically
you
unlikely.
again, statistically very unlikely.
On our plane, possible, but
for you, most likely not. Hey, this time we'll put you in the aisle. Don't even worry about it. On us, don't mention it. Aisle seat.
Hey man, you got we got you the same seat on the same plane, but we fixed it. It's good.
Yeah.
He just sits down. There's like scotch tape, masking tape over the fucking crack.
Yeah. I feel like it's great to me, like both sides of this, like, I'm surprised he's even talking about it because I would have thought that he would have like hired the best lawyer and everything would have gone radio silent because he's like, I'm about to destroy
I'm about to own
like,
Ryanair. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But instead, so he's like talking about it. That's the only explanation I have for why they haven't said more is that they're like, we got to play this real slow. We got to play this shit real careful.
Yeah, no, like I think it's pretty understandable, from a legal perspective, why the company might not be putting out apologies or things like that, even though it's all self-evident.
Because that's the common. I remember like working in customer service, and they're like, "Do not say you apologize for anything. Never say sorry. Just like work your way around it.
Never apologize. Be unapologetic about our company.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Well, but the thing I learned from Pat Sorois, my Light Sheet and Steel podcast partner, falling in a 10-foot deep hole is that like, unless you get very seriously harmed, it's not necessarily gonna be worth your time to sue. And like the guy was in a neck brace, but it doesn't sound like he had any like really serious.
And it's also a different legal system over there, so
they're not as I feel like they're not as litigant friendly as we are, perhaps.
Well, that's why you gotta be careful about saying how unseriously harmed you are, so you can pull the old get wheeled into the courtroom in traction,
the full body cast. Yeah,
I think that was Pat's fatal error, was that he said, because like they had to call the fire department to like get him out, and like he was pretty embarrassed by it, and he was like, there was like a really hot EMT there, and so like when I got out of the hole, I tried to like be all cool. And so, like,
Play it off.
I think he couldn't really sue because he just was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
No worries.
You got to come into the courtroom looking like a Wile E. Coyote after some misadventures. You got to come in after like the rocket you were riding blew up.
You know what you have to have? You have to have the bald, huge lump on your head that sprouts through your hair somehow and is just skin.
The vulture lump. The big one tall goose egg with like little hairs on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need to have at least 3 birds circling around your head. Also.
Yeah, around the lump. It's like their little mountain. They fly around it.
That's on the security camera footage is the birds like a star circling.
They're like in-house counsel being like, oh fuck, he's got the birds. All right,
he's got the birds. It's over for us.
We gotta up this.
Oh man, yeah, man. That's another thing that there's no way to ever see it without it being hugely emotionally distressing. But it's like the full body cast is one of those like. I feel like I got to see that in real life. Has that ever just the classic mummy style, full ass,
yeah, little toes peeking out the bottom.
Yeah. Gotta let them puppies breathe. Let the piggies breathe.
Yeah, way less funny when it's actually happening, but in theory, hilarious for sure. Traction the same way, like awful, kind of funny that's what they do to you, that they truss you up. That is like pretty good.
Look, they
could just have one on display in the lobby like a museum. Be like, this is what a full body cast looks like. Because we know everybody wants to see it.
I just hope that we're not tempting fate by talking about how it's funny. I do not want to be in it. Do not put me in it.
I don't want to be sucked out of an
I'd love to get a settlement more than winning the lottery.
Yeah.
More, yeah.
Because then you earn it, you know? Then you don't have to worry about like, do I have to give this away to charity or whatever? If you get it a settlement, it's like, nah, I paid for this in blood. This is I stepped out in front of that Tesla for a reason. And I knew.
Yeah.
Don't
do a Tesla.
Someone
They're
else
stuck in that lease for the rest of their life. Yeah. Like the people at Tesla's probably sold their house and, if you get step out in front of Tesla, whoever hit you is definitely paying alimony. So don't worry about it.
That's true.
They're going to be owing money.
Their finances are pretty tied up. I mean, they lost a ton of money in NFTs, so they don't have a lot left. Yeah. That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Who do you want to get hit by? Who's your like? Oh, this is a sure thing. Yeah, like what kind of car?
Oh man.
Because I feel like you go too flashy and it might be a lease or something.
Too flashy is also, I feel like there's maybe a driver, and I feel like then they can work some legal magic. I don't know. It's got to be somebody rich who doesn't have really good lawyers.
One of those Lamborghini SUVs.
Lamborghini SUV.
Nobody's leasing those.
Cayenne. Good.
Well,
and it's
the
also,
Porsche
those are
one
pretty
too,
smooth. So it wouldn't hurt maybe as much. The fronts are smooth.
Yeah, there's no spikes on the front.
I think like an Audi would be a good bet because it's like, you got money. Although people lease those too. I don't know. But it's like you got money, but you don't have enough money that like you get to, like you have money, but it's not offshore. Like your assets are known, you know? I think that might be.
I'm going to get hit by Will.i.am's spider car. Throw myself in front of the.
He can't say it was someone else.
Yeah.
It's
You're
clear who it
caught
is.
up in the gears. You're gonna get caught up in the gears on Will.i.am's spider car. Looking
That's
like
true.
Charlie Chaplin in there.
Or no, I think what you probably want is one of those custom. You might know this. That company. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it looks like a Steve Brule word. Brabus. Brabus.
No, Brabus. The Steve Brule Custom
Brabus.
Car Company. Brabus.
Steve Brule's cars. Brabus.
So
oh
like,
my God, Brabus. Brabus.
This is horrible.
And you'll see them
like,
with
can
like
you not choose between a Hummer and the Mercedes like.
You'll see
truck?
like
These are
a
horrible.
Range or something with. I think they do it with Range Rovers or like a Defender.
It looks like a lot
whatever.
of Ranges, yeah.
And they'll just be like you'll just see like a bit. I googled this one day and I was like, this can't be right because like you'll see like on the street and it's got like the tire like cover has a big B on the back and I was like, what is this B? And then it's just like this because it's not its own car company, but yeah, it's just like a.
They just mod cars.
So obviously it's not a lease if they're doing this crazy expensive modding.
That's a really
True.
good point. Yeah.
True.
Plus, you get to say
Yeah.
Brabus a lot.
Brabus. I'm driving a Brabus.
It's a Brabus. No big deal.
There is something called a
to make the
G-Wagon, so that costs between $375 and over $1 million.
Yeah.
So there you go.
The Brabus looks like a G-Wagon. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Cool. Well, there's
I
some
went
good
to
advice.
Brabus.
Steal a catalytic converter, get hit by a Brabus. Those are the lessons of our podcast this week.
Get run
Get
over by a
sucked out of an
Brabus while
airline.
you're
Don't do it. Don't
Like
do it
a
together
movie.
because if you're engaged in a crime, it's going to affect
Right.
your ability to recover
Right.
damages. So
What you need to know this week is that every car has a jewel inside it that you can steal and sell
Yep.
and become rich.
get hit by the car if you go under the car. While you're down there, see if you can grab the jewel.
See if you can grab the jewel out.
Dude, hitting somebody with your car and then ducking under it and they're trying to pull your catalytic converter off. What the fuck, man? Stop.
Get out of there.
God
You
damn
hit
it.
me. I wouldn't be under here if you were paying attention.
You can't do it with your hands.
Just desperately
chew it
trying.
off?
Yeah,
It's
to knock it
attached.
off.
Well,
Yep. That's the lesson
Yeah.
this week. Shall we do plugs?
let's do it.
Plugs.
Like and subscribe.
Find our Patreon bonus episodes, merch, Discord, and more at whatatimepod.com. And follow us on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at whatatimepod. Check out Kath's other podcast, Lie, Cheat, and Steal, about liars, frauds, thieves, and bullshitters. Theme song by Naughty Professor. Thanks for listening, and best of luck.
I got nothing this week.
They just, streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/pig_dog. You can check that out if you'd like.
Check out. I started a car modding company called Brabus. Apparently, it is pronounced Brabus because it's very
it's
German.
Brabus.
But
That's a Brabus.
I'm sticking with Brabus. They're both silly sounding, so
They are.
Vandalizing my Brabus.
in different ways. So yeah.
Und mein catalytic converter. No.
Nine.
Catalytic conversional.
All right.
okay.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.